I'm down to top five.
Real quick. Happy Thanksgiving to those out there. This is sad to see for me. All right. A woman breaks down after cooking a full Thanksgiving dinner and no one showed up. I hate hearing stories like this.
Y'all never mentioned Jennifer Hudson? Like
Jennifer Hudson can sing her butt off too. But sometimes too, it's the complete package though. Sometimes it's the voice. Sometimes it could be the songs. Sometimes it could just be, but for me, they sing World From Home.
Yeah, nobody knows that song. I was reading his wife's other list.
Queen says Kelly Price, Faith is dope.
For somebody to write a letter to your children and your parents, that's diabolical.
Yeah.
This dude Clyde said, Plies is on the baby making playlist, and I stand by this message. That's what I'm saying. So Clyde, before you met your queen, that just lets me know the type of woman that you was into. They was busting guns, braiding hair, and doing taxes all within the same building, bro.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president.
Up in the hustle back in it.
Yeah, but what was Compton Street? That is what that Compton Street. But you just saying we ain't pushing it.
Yeah, we ain't.
Demand that I give a certain amount. How are you going to demand that? That's crazy.
To say that you get more jobs outside of the Breakfast Club now without mentioning that you get them because the Breakfast Club is crazy.
You wasted a half a year in the campaign. And so where she, again, matter of fact, Yo, Quiz, I can't see you. Yo, Quiz, I can't see you. Yo, hey, yeah, microphone check, 1 2 1 2, third degree coming through with that DY3 crew. I'm about to give you everything you need. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. I see so many people out there trying to hate, and they sit back and they conversate. Got my name in their mouth, kinda like dentures, but right now they get knocked out for the next adventure. Did I mention? Yo, I'm coming at you. Better yet, you see, third degree got an attitude. No form of gratitude. You hanging on the nutsack, and I suggest that you stop that before you cop that kind of disease. Like I said, right now you get weak within the knees. It's WVs, you can't see the boy 3 degrees. I make it look so easy. Just believe me, you can't stand up if you take it right now, man. You best to put your hands up. You's a joker, I make fun of you. Right now, I talk all this crap right in front of you. What you gonna do? Here's no sneak preview. When I get through, this is me coming through. DY3 crew, 3rd degree, literally. Like I said right now, sitting on top of the IE. Legs crossed like a boss with my dubs tossed. If you don't know, yes, you about to get lost. I sit back and stir the pot. This is the sauce. If you don't know, I'm the main ingredient, and you've been disobedient. Put you in timeout. Right now, I see that you really don't pan out. I see you with your hands out. Fake ass $3 bills trying to act like they real. We just sit back and chill, and we just never let it spill. But I'm just itching. I will snap at my own will. This is 3rd degree, one of the illest. If you don't know right now, hotter than a skillet. Get up out of my grill, give you everything you can feel right now. I told you right now, they $3 bills. That means they're irrelevant. They're not fake, so I don't fuck with them, and I remain celibate for the hell of it. Yes, 3rd degree is that dude. Yes, I'm coming at you. Oh, right now, you know how it goes. Let's go ahead and start the show. What's good, y'all? What's good? We back up in the building. We back up in the building. Let's get it. I'm your boy, 3rd degree. Yeah. I will be your host for tonight. You could be anywhere in the world, but right now you're right here with me. I don't know what's going on right now. I think right now the bug right now got Quez right now. You know what I'm saying? That technical difficulty bug. Right now, man, oh man. What's good, y'all? Can you hear me out there? Hood TMZ, Jersey Deep, what's good, man? Man. Yo, so it's going down in a big way. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? I'm here. It is Christmas. How was your guys' Christmas? Mine was cool. I'm tired as hell. But, you know, this is how we do. Man, so right now, I don't even see Quez up in here. He was coming in, you know. Man. So, yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm having a technical difficulty. I can't even scroll down on my screen. This is kind of crazy, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's too many people on the Wi-Fi. But, you know. But anyway, you got me. I'm stuck here with y'all. Just kind of killing some time. I can't even get to the ratchet news right now, man. Jeez Louise. Hold on, let's see right here. Quez, we just waiting on you, brother. We just waiting. Jess is in the kitchen. Yo, so you had to restart your computer. That's why I'm kind of waiting for you to get here so I can restart mine. Man, Hood TMZ, what's good with you, man? How you doing? Yo, mine is like completely stuck right now. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. Jeez, Louise. So I'm just waiting on Quez to get through. Man, waiting for Jess, waiting for everybody. You know, it's just one of those days. It's Christmas. Maybe we should just did like a what you call it, one of those rebroadcast and such. But yeah, man. Typically, you know, while I'm controlling the panel, you know, I got people up here talking and handling stuff, but I can't even scroll down for my media assets right now. So as we wait for Brother Quez, but we got some good stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff has been happening out here. So this is really like an open mic. Nicki Minaj is facing crazy backlash right now for supporting MAGA. You know what I'm saying? Well, which was once like a darling princess and on top of the world. I think she lost like 10 million something views. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of crazy and absurd. But also too, there's a movement going on called F the Streets, and this is something that Quez brought to my attention. So it's what we wanted to actually talk about. But yeah, man, this is where real conversation meets real culture. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna get it in. So make sure you guys share the link. I'm just waiting on my brother to get here so I can control the panel like how I normally do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So what else has been going on in the news? Y'all talk to me. Yeah, I can't, for whatever reason, I got to literally hit the refresh on my thing, and I can't do it until Quez gets here. Jersey D, man, you good? Wait till I see Quez. Yo, Quez. If you can control it, if you can see yourself, come on on, man. It might be me. Might be my computer. Yeah, it's buffering, bro. Jeez Louise. Hold on one sec, y'all. We're going to try something real quick. Yeah. So let's do it like this. Let's do it like this real quick. While I take care of that for y'all. All right, let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. All right, y'all. So while Quest gets situated and I finally got my media stuff back, it may have just been me, but hey, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into some ratchetness. We shall return.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Third Degree. We're back with more ratchet news. Well, some of it's ratchet, some of it's not, but we still got to speak on it. So let's go.
Yo, it's being reported that Krishan got jumped in Compton by 6 girls. Whack 100 wanted her to leave LA and she was robbed of her jewelry. I don't think that's true, right? Because look at this right here. She posted a picture of herself without a scratch in her jewelry, but it's still kind of ratchet. All this over Blueface, like for real. So, I don't know, but welcome to Ratchet News, and I'm Third Degree. Let's go ahead and let's get the show started. It's being reported that 11 killed in apparent or unalived in the apparent terror attack at Sydney Hanukkah event. Man, it's just really, really crazy. Prayers out to the folks in Australia who lost their lives. Now, moving on. Aubrey O'Day hospitalized after viewing Diddy documentary. I guess it triggered her, and then she was, I think she went to the hospital because of it. You know what I'm saying? Had anxiety attacks or something. I don't know what happened, but hey, prayers out to her. Moving on. Patrick Mahomes suffered a torn ACL, so that means the Kansas City Chiefs are eliminated from playoff contention. That means we don't have to endure the Swifties. Moving on. Gavin Newsom and Nicki Minaj continue to throw shots at each other online, and it is hilarious. But, I kind of like this pettiness of Gavin Newsom, but you rolling in the dirt with someone who, I don't know. When was the day that we start seeing politicians rolling in the dirt with celebrities? It's kind of crazy, but we know that he's thirsty for a presidential bid, right? All right, moving on.
DoorDash pig arrested after allegedly pepper spraying customers' food and is caught on camera. Good. I hope they throw her underneath the jail. Piece of crap. All right, moving on. Prayers out to Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were unalived by their son. So prayers out to the remaining kids. And I don't know why the son decided to do that, but it's just I heard that he's schizophrenic now. He just got diagnosed, whatever. But it's still no excuse. So prayers out to them, man. And R.I.P. Moving on. But with that being said, Trump alleges Rob Reiner passed away due to the anger he caused others from having Trump derangement syndrome. This dude is really a piece of ish, right? It's crazy the stuff he comes up with. All right, but moving on. Big X the Plug signs global deal with Sony Music Publishing. Congrats to hell. Moving on. A trans woman wins the world's strongest woman competition, and it's caused an outrage. As you can see, she was not having it. But Elon Musk came out and says, if you have a womb, you are a woman, otherwise you are not. This is going to bring an interesting topic, which we're going to talk about tonight. So, moving on. 4 charged with plotting SoCal New Year's Eve attack, ID'd as members of Turtle Island Liberation Front. This is crazy. These are the times we in, right? All right, moving on. As we reported last week, Ebro in the Morning is canceled from Hot 97, and he shares a DM from Drake saying, unalive slower, P-U-S-S-Y, end quote. What is wrong with this dude over here talking tough to a radio guy? But I don't know what the beef is. Who cares? All right, moving on. Boxer brought his opponent's baby mama to pre-fight press conference to show papers proving he adopted his son before the fight. Yeah, there wouldn't have been no fight because bro got to go. He got to get up out of here. After that, man, what's the world coming to with these antics, man? All right, moving on. DJ Academic says he has filed a restraining order on Mano and is ready to send him to jail. Wasn't it the same dude talking tough to SZA and all them? What a punk. All right, moving on. Shout out to LeVar Walker. He found Kevin McAllister out there still home alone in New York. Crazy, right? Moving on. CNN uncovers white supremacist group Patriot Front training at a hidden compound in Tennessee. These are the times. Moving on. Leaders and members of an alleged cult-like California religious group charged with unaliving. Weird. Moving on. Then after the news of Ebro in the Morning, it looks like Netflix lands The Breakfast Club and Joe and Jada an exclusive iHeart video podcast deal. Really dope. Let's move this podcast to Netflix too. All right, moving on. Former President Obama, forever president actually, tells House Democrats that parties should focus on midterms and not ideological divides, which is very, very true. All right, moving on. There is a Kobe Bryant movie in the works at Warner Brothers. Let's go. I'm ready for it. Let's go. I will be there front and center. Moving on. U.S. Postal Service honoring Muhammad Ali with forever stamps. Dope. About time. Long overdue. Moving on. I think the NBA Cup is somewhat embarrassing. Charles Barkley. Agreed. Moving on. Punished for wetting the bed. Georgia man gets life after 6-year-old forced to exercise in heat and is unalive. May he rot. Piece of crap. May you rot in piss. All right, moving on. And I'm talking about the father. May he rot in piss for making that little boy do that. Just crazy. Moving on. Recent studies show that cuddling with a thick woman slows the heart rate, therefore it may reduce heart disease. Well, it's time to get the cuddling. All right, moving on. It wouldn't be San Bernardino without the neighborhood Spider-Man, right? Moving on. Congratulations to IE's own Lakeith Stanfield as he takes on the role of Dennis Rodman in 48 Hours in Vegas. I think he's going to kill that role. All right, moving on. Brandy and Monica wrap up their Boys Mind tour after 32 shows. Congrats. I'm sorry I missed it. Hopefully they run it back. Moving on. They ain't got it. Malargo, Tasha K link up after losing lawsuits to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. Dummies. Moving on. Woman charged after Walmart shoppers say they found razor blades and loaves of bread. Like, why? Moving on. Terrence Bud Crawford retires and Oscar De La Hoya is calling him out. I think he's just jealous and he's still wearing dresses. What's wrong with you, Goldie? Moving on. Erica Kirk and Candace Owens agreed for a private meeting after explosive feud over Charlie Kirk's unaliving. Like, why is Candace Owens even in this? Like, you're not even the widow. Like, you just giving, like, side piece vibes. You know what I mean? Just, sit down, Candace Owens. All right, moving on. It does feel like a slap to Kaepernick's face that Phillip Rivers is actually now the starting quarterback of the Colts at 44. You know what I mean? But, hey, it's a white man's world, right? Moving on. It's being alleged that Nicki Minaj bought some of her record sales. I don't know about how true that is, but moving on. Warner Brothers rejects Paramount bid, urges stakeholders do the same. Cold world. Moving on. Woman is still trying to show that, you know, her black baby was due to ancestry, her ancestry. Moving on. Yesterday was the late great DMX's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday. RIP. Moving on. Natalia Bryant restraining order renewed. Family added to protection as they should. Moving on. Rox Diaz and Anthony Anderson are dating. Hey, salute. He got himself a piece. Moving on. Diddy's son, King Kong, threatened to slap 50 Cent and delete a tweet. 50 responds, yeah, you better sit your little ass down. All right, moving on. Shout out and salute to Charlamagne the God, signs $200 million iHeart deal, extending the Breakfast Club and Black Effect Network. So you're going to be at the Breakfast Club for a minute. All right, moving on. Marijuana reclassified as less dangerous drug, and biggest change since 1970. All right, moving on. Dallas Austin says that Macy Gray Grotham left him in the studio stranded. Moving on. Male adult star Sky Diggler shows images from Freak Off sex tape with Diddy and said Daphne Joy claims the music mogul's pee-pee is only 3 inches. Why are you even looking? Moving on. Last but not least, Justice Department finally releases the files tied to Jeffrey Epstein. I wonder what's in them. We shall see. All right, but that's all I got for y'all. Peace. Anyway, I'm your boy Third Degree, and that's been your Ratchet News. Enjoy the show. We are finally all here. After some technical difficulties.
Man. Crazy boy.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy.
I had to get on my phone. I just said.
Haters energy is wearing off. Look.
My fault. That was my computer. I wasn't saying it's tripping.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. What's going on with my beautiful people, though?
Nah, man. What's good with y'all?
How's you guys' Christmas?
Man, it was beautiful, brother. Can't complain. What about you?
Oh, it was good, man. Crazy. Like, I forgot what day it was. Crazy.
Wow.
and I was like any normal person. I was binge watching Stranger Things. So, and then I looked at my phone. I was like, Saturday, right? I was like, what the fuck? So yeah.
Yeah, today did feel like a Saturday for real.
A lot of cleaning, dude. Like,
yeah, today did feel like a Saturday.
It sure did, though. No lie.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm tired of funk, man. I'm just ready. You know, we here for y'all. We do this for y'all. I'm ready to just to go, you know, eat some food, you know, lay down, watch a movie or two, a series or two or something, and, you know, just call it a day. You know what I'm saying? A weekend. I got 4 days like off vacation. You know what I'm saying? I work one more day after that, and then I don't see nobody else till 2026. You know what I mean? So
gotta love it.
You done bragging?
Just a little bit,
Right.
you know, huge flex. You know what I'm saying?
She's all, must be nice. Must be nice.
Some of us gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so tired. I didn't even have a chance to do the new Ratchet News, but there's been plenty of ratchetness going on within just this week. But we gonna talk about it tonight.
Plenty of
Man,
plenty of it. For real.
should I
Do it? Just do it.
Right. You thought about it. You gotta
Sure,
do it.
just do
now.
Yeah. Now
No.
you gotta do it.
No, we're gonna leave it up to the people.
Wait, what?
We're gonna leave it to you. I'm talking about you. You guys, the people. Should I?
Hey, I say shoot it. You know what I'm saying?
You know they're gonna encourage you.
Should you what? I don't even know what you should. So I'm just
I
saying,
don't
yeah.
know either, but
I'm
the
just
fact
saying,
that you
yeah.
thought about it.
Y'all don't know me well enough by now.
It's
Yeah, I don't know what it is either, but yeah, you thought about it, so run it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, busted baby? What?
You know,
Hell
truthfully, so I was riding around, right? And I was doing my Spotify and like random, like a random playlist, whatever. Just just grooving. Then next thing I heard, pretty ready, Ricky. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch?
Start taking his shirt off, bro. He was like,
I'm like, man, they done talk these fools up on a playlist. My life. But yeah, man.
Nothing wrong with Pretty Ricky, man. Rob, Freddie, Ricky.
Quest, go ahead. You know, start,
Oh,
do a little something.
you got a little third word of the day, man. It's
A
been
little
a minute.
bit. It's
Oh
been a
man,
minute.
drop that word on them then. Go ahead, drop it on them.
Normally, I try to do something positive,
Oh shit.
but there's some folks out there who are corny as fuck.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I say that, you know, like real talk, you know, like they do certain things to try to get a reaction out of you. And then like they'll come back, look to see, they're like real shit. Like, and then, you know, some of these motherfuckers is like faker than $3 bills. You know what I mean? Like they're authentic as that. I'm about loyalty, I'm about realness. You know what I'm saying? If there's any type of static or smoke, you know, my phone stays open 24/7. You know what I mean? But you know, if they don't say nothing, to me it ain't nothing. So I just keep it moving and pushing. But the fact that folks is out here trying to be on some corny business, it's a sad situation. You know what I mean? It's kind of pathetic. You know, it's really pathetic. You know what I mean? But and I'm trying to say it in a nicer way, but I don't know. You know,
Hey, I feel
there
you.
goes the attention that you wanted.
I feel you. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I know the corny asses are watching. They watching. What they gonna say? Oh, we did it. Oh, what are they gonna say? You know what I mean? But let's just see if you can do it without my DNA.
Now that's a bar.
I mean, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Swagger jacking. You know what I mean? Let's see if you can do it without my DNA. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's gonna be little footprints and little thumbprints and stuff that you utilize to try to do that. You know, I kind of laid out the blueprint. So, you know what I mean? So again, you to the corny motherfuckers who thought that they can make a nigga, you didn't break a nigga. And I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I could do is just wish you the best in my Sagittarius ways, but at the same time function too. I mean, it is what it is. Phone number's still there. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Oh.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Oh, that just hit me.
Oh shit. Hey man, let's do it for the culture, man. Let's get busy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like how you culture though? You know what I mean? When you sit there and down the culture, you know what I mean? Folks up here talking about well, if you just pulled up your pants, if you just just comply, you know, then you wouldn't get stopped by the police. I mean, how are you of the culture when you robbing from it? You know, these are what we call imposters, posers. You know what I'm saying? Ain't they really shit meaningful for the culture? Just simply skirting along, but then you criticize it. Then you try to say you are the culture. But again, when I start saying like, real conversation, real culture, and folks want to try to take that and swagger jack, you don't get your corny ass on. You know what I mean? $3 bill ass motherfuckers. That's what they is. $3 bills. That you're real as that. You know what I'm saying? They don't last long. You know, so
man. It was a beautiful Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? Love it. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Merry funkin' Christmas to you too.
Let's get 2026 cracking. You know what I'm saying?
Hope they got black cold balls. You know what I'm saying? Juggle them.
Wait. Full Diddy.
You know how like the lumps of cold, black and the cold balls. And you know what
I see Jess already caught on there. Like, you talking about balls. Are they coming out right?
But you just saying they coming out right. But hey, but here's the thing though. The person that these people are trying to ask kids, whatever, for the dude that's involved, this person insinuated that she was gay at one point in time. So, but anyway, I'm off my pedestal.
Me?
Huh?
No,
not you.
Oh.
No, we already know
you out your feelings.
Not me.
Yeah.
No, wait. What could I was like, what could have gave that out? Hold on.
We already know you been to Diddy house, man. We wasn't talking about you.
Wow. First of all, that's your people. That's your people, bro. He on your playlist, bro. No.
Ain't no Diddy on my playlist. I promise you that.
Baby oil sales went up for a reason. I think you're part of that.
That's crazy.
I might
Man.
got a bottle or two. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be ashy out here.
Oh my gosh. There goes the reasoning. Yeah. I'm about a couple bottles. I want to be ashy.
Hey, you know what I mean? Can't be
Hold
crispy
on.
out here.
Let me get that pretty Ricky while I'm at it. Hold on. Let me get that. Oh,
All right,
man.
y'all. So the thoughts, views, and opinions that were expressed just right now were those of mine and mine alone. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get at me, you can get at me at king3rdd@gmail.com. Just holler at your boy. Or, you know,
You
my
want me to
number's
email
open.
you?
Yeah, they can email, whatever.
We're sophisticated.
Call, text.
We're gonna do educated shit talk. Email me. So, let's talk about it. Drop your 3 cents in my email. Oh, man.
Corny. Well, yeah, so the link is in the description. If you guys want to come on, you know what I'm saying, make sure you guys click that link. Sorry for the technical difficulties, you know what I mean? I think, you know, it's just Christmas and maybe the platform was just on a hiatus itself, you know what I'm saying? So it was on a break and didn't even know it was supposed to be working today. Like, oh, we supposed to be doing something today? You know what I mean? So that was the platform. So yeah, but we here. If you're coming on, if you're going to use your phone, make sure you use headphones. You know what I'm saying? Everything works as a microphone. We hear everything. So make sure it's in a nice, quiet spot. Make sure your Wi-Fi is popping. Make sure that you're not eating on camera. You're not crumpling paper. You're doing anything extra because it picks up into the show. And then you never know who we have on here. You know what I'm saying? People could be dropping bars or dropping something. They can lose their train of thought. Or the audience may not be able to hear. So just as a courtesy, just kind of just limit the noise, please. Also, too, the thoughts, views, and opinions. Man, I was doing so good. This thing stayed on this whole time. we cut that off.
The hate be strong, man. The hate be strong.
We cut it off right now because I got to go do something real quick. But, you know, hey. We were doing so good. I'm talking about a whole hour. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, just make sure that if you come on, you agree to disagree, just do it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And all that other good stuff. And we will be right back.
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee. Whiskey honoring Nathan, Nearest Green, the first known African-American master distiller. The Nearest Green Distillery, located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is the world's first distillery named after an African-American. Green is credited with perfecting the Lincoln County process, a charcoal mellowing method that defines Tennessee whiskey's smoothness. Get your bottle today.
And we back. I can't even hear you. I can't hear you.
No, I was muted. I don't know what happened. He dropped all the way off the show, so I think it just stopped running the ads. So we'll just talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. I got you, man. With that being said, it wouldn't be a show without any technical difficulties.
Accomplish eliminating frizz and have that shiny look to your waves, you need a laydown pad. The Wave Essentials is having a sale right now for buy 2 get 1 free. With a little strap on the back, it makes it super easy to lay your hair down.
I did it on purpose.
This guy. I'm about to say, man, that's this Kanika.
Remember, we're trying to run a professional show here.
Nah, man, we low budget. We only great on Fridays. But oh man, it is Friday. You gotta say, I don't know, man. The powers that be in the universe. Maybe I shouldn't have gone on my spiel. Maybe I was getting punished by God. He's like, yo, I told you. I told you, bro. Just
hey,
chill out.
Jess just told you that. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
She got that look. She just told you that. She's like,
Yeah, Chad, you went off camera so you can get that lecture real quick. You know what I'm saying? She kicked you under the table. Yeah. Oh man. I'm telling you.
damn.
It's okay. Sometimes
So,
you gotta get shit off your chest, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
well,
You know what I mean?
you've been nice about it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
You've been the
always
quiet one,
nice.
and I seem like the mad Cujo dude. You know what I mean? But this, you know what I'm saying? You've been on your Malcolm and or your Martin Luther King, and I'm utterly shocked. You know what I mean? Like utterly.
I'm trying to be better. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I get blamed anyway, so I might as well just be cool because that no matter what happens, it's gonna be my fault.
Yeah, it's also
So
my fault anyways. I don't give a shit.
yeah,
Like,
it's
what am
gonna
I
be
gonna
my
do?
fault anyway. So I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm gonna just sit and chill and be relaxed, and you know what I mean. So when they come for me, you know what I mean. I got all my energy. That's
That's the
all.
problem, though. They don't come for you. They come to me about you. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, go talk to him.
My page wide open. If somebody got an issue, y'all can address it. You know what I'm saying? I know how to have adult like conversations as long as it's respectful.
No
You know what I
smoke,
mean?
man. Whatever it is.
Respectfully, I ain't did shit to nobody, so I don't really give a damn how you feel about me. At the end of the day, if you don't like me, take it up with God. He's
Hey,
listening.
I mean,
The fuck? Shit.
what did you do, bro?
I didn't do shit.
What did you do?
I was just being me.
Oh, I ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know, I just be me. You
like I
know what I'm
said,
saying?
there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. The one thing that I can say for me, certainly, and I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know me, I'm no liar. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, I'm gonna tell you whatever it is. You know, and it's just it is what it is. There's just a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I'm still scratching my head, still trying to figure out myself. And again, you know, my thing is like if you have a problem with somebody or if it's like some weird energy, I'm used to folks addressing it. Like, you know, or you at least you know where you stand with somebody. I'm not used to weird behavior. You know what I mean? Like, you know, watching people's stories every day. You know what I'm saying? Like coming on the show, watching the show secretly just to see what we saying, you know what I'm saying? Or if we mention you or if we at you or whatever, or you know, or just, you know, praying for like the downfall of something. It's just kind of just weird. It's weird, like high school, like not even high school, but elementary energy from folks who are like way older than us. It's just weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Weird as fuck. Weirdos. Weirdos. You know what I'm saying? So
Third we get back, I encourage them to keep hating, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the hate. I do. I appreciate y'all hating. And I'm trying to get some more haters so that we can continue to be successful. Because I want people to watch us win. You know what I mean? So to me, it doesn't bother me. But it be bothering third. And I be trying to tell them, bro, it's okay, man. Just let it go, bro. You
do
know
it
what I
bother
mean?
me or do I get annoyed?
Same
It's
difference.
the
You know what I
same
mean?
thing, right? It's the same thing, isn't it?
I don't
Like,
be thinking about these motherfuckers, man.
Are,
I
are you
promise
are
you
you
I
finished?
don't.
Are you finished or are you done?
No, I'm not finished or
Oh,
done because at the end of the day, this how I feel about it. Man, people gonna talk. They gonna talk regardless,
no,
man.
you're right.
Whether you do right by them, you do wrong by them, or you just leave them alone. Either way, they still gonna keep talking. So my best theory for me, this is for me now personally, is to just keep winning in their face. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say nothing about you. I wish you the best. Even if I don't wish you the best, I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't come over here fucking with me. You know what I mean? And you could watch. There's nothing wrong with watching. You know, there's some peeping toms out there. Y'all keep peeping. Cause all you're gonna see is success. That's it. I don't that shit don't bother me. Like, you know what I mean? Because if it ain't directed, it ain't respected to me. That's how I feel. If you ain't gonna say nothing to me directly, then you really don't mean it like that. You really got another issue with me, and it has nothing to do with anything I did to you. It has everything to do with the insecurities you got in yourself. That's really the problem. You wish you could be like me. You wish you could talk shit freely. You wish you could be energetic and have charisma and look this good. You know what I'm saying? I look like a Hershey with almonds right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. You can't duplicate this. Just be yourself. It's okay. Just be your goddamn self, man, and life will work out for you. The fuck? Like, y'all know why that shit be good to you, third. I'll be thinking about these people.
No, but
You
here's the ill
can't
thing about it.
duplicate this. You
You
can't
know,
duplicate this.
You
Quez, you
can't.
know me. You
I'm
know me,
sorry,
Quez.
Quez.
I don't think about this either. I be chilling, then I see something randomly pop up. I'm like, you know what I
And
mean?
you
Okay,
you
someone
know
trying
what
to
you
get a
do?
reaction.
You
And you
look,
keep
you
it
take
scrolling.
your
You keep
finger
it scrolling.
like this and you go just like that.
Yeah,
Scroll past that shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I do.
yeah.
I keep it scrolling. I don't block nobody. I don't unfriend nobody. You just gotta watch me. It's okay. There's a bunch of them out there, and I don't know what I did to them, nor do I care because they didn't bother to, come air out their grievances. So I just keep moving like I move. I don't gotta block you. I don't gotta unfriend you. You can just sit here and watch. It's okay. Enjoy the show.
I
You
got a
can even
different
drop your
algorithm.
3 cents.
I hate clowns. But speaking of clowns, have y'all seen Nicki?
Oh yeah,
What's up with your girl
certified.
Nicki?
She shut down her Instagram, right?
Yeah,
Or just
over
shut it
like
down?
lots like 10 million something like viewers or subscribers or whatever. Like
Fucking
I don't
dummy,
know,
dude.
man. Like it's crazy.
Man,
Well, hold up, because I guess they're all mad over this issue right here.
Boys, be boys. Amen. Be boys. It's okay. Be boys. It's nothing wrong with being a boy. How about that? Amen. How powerful is that? How profound is that? Amen. Boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But wait, she said some goofy stuff too. Well, peep this.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact. This administration is full of people with heart and soul. And they make me proud of them.
Fucking sellout.
who are the bad guys? Like, who are these bad guys we speak of?
I guess
Scenario, what up?
What's up, Scenario? Well, I was just
What's up,
talking
bro?
about you, man. I'll segue back to that, but yeah, I guess the bad guys are the Democrats. You know what I mean? Because she's been saying something about the liberals, and she attacks Gavin Newsom, and you know what I mean, like all this other stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just taking a stab at it. You know. But what are you guys' thoughts?
She's going full Kanye. That's my thought, dude.
I thought that today too.
She dumb as shit, and can't no one change my mind about that. She a fucking sellout. She's a clown ass bitch, and she's her career's going like this now, dude. She's gonna have so many people against her. So many people who looked up to her are just gonna blow her the fuck off. She picked so many fucking fights that she is not winning or can't win, dude. She's shitting on herself. So fuck it. That's all you see.
You
Let her
said
shit on
every
herself.
villain is someone's hero. even if the person is a clown.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Bozo somebody's hero too.
Yeah.
So somebody's aspiring to be a bozo.
Man, I mean, Kid Rock is someone's hero. Fuck him too. For sure. Sorry for the bad language, but yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say I kind of expected it. You know, from her. There's been signs for a long time of she's a tether. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. She's just a tether. You know what I mean? We've been saying she's a tether. She's been doing tether shit, and for the audience out there that love my FBA lineage. You know what I'm saying? Like Third's FBA, I'm FBA. Just Just Chinese, but you know what I'm saying. Me and Third.
He saw it coming though, Chris. He saw it coming.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it coming, and this is the danger of people who look like us and pretend to be us, and then they get into positions like this where they get to speak for us, and that's always been my problem.
Yeah.
So, but wouldn't she be considered essentially a token Negro? And this is going for both sides, both Democrats and both Republicans. I say this to our black folks out there, you know what I'm saying, or stop letting them utilize you and stop being this token. You know what I'm saying? Like literally start using your brain. Like to me, I think there's like more hidden agendas for why she's doing whatever it is that she's doing. But she stepped full into the clown shoes or in the tap dancing shoes, and she's up here samboing. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of, I don't want to say anything, ill, whether she's a tether or an FBA, whatever, you know, so whatever you want to classify her as, she put on these shoes and she's tap dancing. Another thing she was saying was, stop attacking white women or for their beauty or something like that. Whatever she was saying to this Charlie Clerk's wife. I'm paraphrasing. I don't want to misquote her, you know what I'm saying? But it was just full on, just weird. Just weird. I guess this season of this weirdo.
Doing her a favor. You know what I'm saying? If you misquoted her, you'd be doing her a favor because it'd probably sound better coming from you. But listen, you know what I'm saying? This is the problem. It's no longer just this universal black shit. Because when we look at these people, they all tend to come from immigrant backgrounds that do this Sambo and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you start to look at they background, they either from the Caribbean, they from Africa, or they from South America somewhere. They're not Black Americans, but they be out here cosplaying us, and then they get into positions of power and start talking dumb shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Who was ever attacking white women for being blind hair and blue eyed? Absolutely no one. If anything, they was attacking us with that goddamn picture because every fucking supermodel, every ad, everything has always been blind hair, blue eyed white women has been the standard of beauty. So how have we been attacking them if that's been the standard? That's what I don't get. If we being honest, I mean, you get somebody like Nicki Minaj to get up here from Trinidad or Barbados, whichever one she from, it really don't fucking matter. But you go over there with them retards and you act like they actually like you. And at the end of it, they gonna get your ass up out of here too as soon as you go against the grain. That's what I don't understand. That white supremacy always breaks its tools when they're done. There is no retirement plan.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene right now as we speak.
She's a dummy. I mean, but that's what they do. They take you, they use you, they chew you up and spit you out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look. So somebody, I think, who is it? It's a sad day in hell. You know what I'm saying? If you got Dr. Umar Johnson over here saying like, no, she's not part of no Africanism, or and then, I don't know what Tariq is saying. I'm not sure what he's saying, but it's a cold day when you even got booted out from Dr. Umar Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like where he don't even want to claim you in the African diaspora no more. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Nicki Minaj is kind of uniting the Pan-Africanism and the FBAs. They gonna come together to boo her out. Like, nah, she ain't welcome over here. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's all one thing we can agree on. You know what I'm saying?
It scratches my head, dude. She's over there talking about you give people hope. Hope for what? What in the funk are you talking about? Like
Hey,
what?
I
You're
don't know.
saying you doing? What are you doing? What is this guy doing? I don't
I
know.
don't
What is
I
he
don't know.
doing?
I don't know what hope he speaks of. You know what I'm saying?
Made up propaganda bullshit, man. Like it's weird. It's fucking weird to me.
But again, that's just what I'm saying. Like when we talked about this before, could you see yourself dating somebody who had opposite politics? Like what? I mean, let's look at a Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Let's say she was to get with somebody, well, one of y'all, and she has these ideologies. Could you see yourself actually reproducing children with this idiot?
Absolutely not.
At this day and age, no. And politics until now, okay, until recently, it should have never been like a make or break. It shouldn't have been that way. But this is like so far fucking gone. Like it has
Yeah,
to be.
there's too many extremes on the table now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
way too
right.
many.
Politics used to be simple. You know what I mean? It used to be
Yeah.
this person's running on these policies, this person's running on these policies. Pick one.
Facts. There
That's
you
not
go.
something to really
Right.
argue about.
Uh,
You can have a
True.
concise conversation and be like, well, this is why I like this policy because it affects me in this way directly. So that's why I'm voting this way.
yeah.
Now this shit didn't turn into a goddamn reality TV show where you know what I'm saying, if you don't pick the right choice, you get voted off the island and shit. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You get to
Yeah.
lie your way and scheme and create goddamn alliances and shit. And you know what I mean? Like this is way too much. There's too much going on for you to just sit back and say, oh well, whoever you vote for, you vote for. When we watching shit like this happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and at one point, dude, I love politics. I love being educated on it on both sides. Like, what is this? What does this mean right here? What are they not telling me here? And what party's holding back? I love that, And now it's just that's not even the case. I can't even get that kind of conversation. Like, educate me on your decision here. Like, what is the big thing about it? What's your topics? Border control? What is it?
Right.
Is border control really stopping you from feeding your family? Like, let's go over this, And you can't have those conversations because, well, I mean, you could. You're not going to have an educated one though. You're going to have someone using that to master racism. That's all it is. So
yeah, that's what a lot of this shit is.
Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of this shit is undercover. They've made it okay to be racist again, and
Right.
you know, me personally, I like my racist outspoken, so I know how to deal with them. You know what I mean? I don't like those secret racists. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you smile in my face and then call the police on me as soon as you go in the house and act like nothing happened type. You know what I mean? I'd prefer you just be blatantly racist. You know, so that way I know, okay, we don't even got to take you serious. You stay over there in your little world, and I know not to rock with you at all.
Yeah, I'll be
You know
right
what I
back.
mean?
I got to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
No, you good. But yeah, I think this current climate, they've made it, fashionable to be racist and use policy as your reasoning. You know,
Yeah, and
that's typical.
a lot of
Go
these
ahead.
people, honestly, a lot of these people, like us growing up as kids, like they're missing out on getting punched in the mouth for talking the kind of shit they're talking. Like
Man,
like it's crazy, man.
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I don't know about you, but for me, that's why I just stay in my own little world, my own bubble that I can control and try to do the best I can as far as being husband, father, all that stuff, handle my business the best way I can. I just let the other shit be that other shit. I kind of like, I don't even watch the news unless it's just for the traffic or the weather, dude. I'm kind of like burnt on it right now.
Yeah, I don't watch the news either, but I do pay attention in politics because I like to know what's going on and how it's affecting people, especially locally. You know what I'm saying? That's a major part. I do kind of agree with you though. I do tend to kind of stay in my circle of influence for the most part, and I try to help the people I can help. Man, it's really that simple. I try to help the people that want to be helped. But if I have a conversation and I see that your logic makes absolutely no sense, there's really no reason for me to keep talking to you because I'm only going to frustrate myself. I'm going to frustrate you. So that's not a good way to have a conversation. So I tend to not do that at all.
Just like you frustrate me.
I mean, that's it. You don't got no choice. You the homie. You know what I'm saying? You just got to deal with it. Shit.
Hey, Jess, real quick, what are your thoughts on Nicki Minaj and her recent cooning?
She seriously looked crazy up there on that stage. It seemed like she memorized the script or something.
Good take. That's a good take. You know, and the cool part is too, like I've seen recent videos, like videos have resurfaced of actually the same turning point event that she's speaking at. Charlie Kirk was on there saying, like, you know, black girls should not look up to a Nicki Minaj, and he quoted some of her songs and all this other stuff. And you know, and now she's here with his widow and giving praise to the very people, you know, his audience, his, you know, his core audience feel away. But here she is tap dancing and putting on these shoes. I'm with Jess on this one. I think that there's a bigger agenda. You know, like, hey, let's try to reach out to these people over here. Let's try to get these. They think that Nicki Minaj has some type of influence. And the fact that she had to actually, you know, like literally close down her Instagram account because she lost like what, 10 million people, whatever like that. 10 million is a hefty number. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But real quick, shout out, because I know right now it's saying like the numbers are low right now if you're looking up at the screen. But I just checked. Man, we already at like 100-some views already. So shout out to everybody who's watching right now. You know, for whatever reason, Facebook is hating a little bit. Shout out and much love to you. Just make sure that you guys share this. Make sure you guys hit the like button, tap the emojis. I'm not sure if the comments are really like working right now, but there's some technical difficulty going on. I think it might be Facebook. But shout out, much love to you. Just make sure you guys are hitting the share. Tap the screen, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, drop your 3 cents, drop your thoughts and your comments in the sections below. But much love.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, it's crazy that the very same person that, you know, Charlie Kirk was up here talking about her. I wish I would have got that clip and had negative things to say about her. Then now, boom, here she is. And then, like Jess was saying, it seems like it's a script for what? Then we hear that, you know, that Trump airstruck Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? And if you speaking of, you know, people who are not from here, but yeah, he definitely did airstrike on Nigeria. But the problem is they're saying that ISIS is over there, whatever. But who's ISIS? Especially if you're living in Nigeria where you got Christians over there, but you also got Muslims. So are you generalizing, calling all Muslims ISIS? Because it's just like the same way that when we invaded was it Afghanistan or whoever we invaded, how do you know what an insurgent looks like?
Hey, see, this is again, here we go. It's crazy because on TikTok today, not TikTok, on Twitter, I was in a space. You know, sometimes I just go in there. You know, people be having spaces. You know, where they debate and talk and all that. I just go in and listen sometimes. But I was in this space, and what was crazy to me is the Nigerians and Somalians that was over here said they're glad that somebody finally did it. Like, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? Not to mention to find out that the Nigerian government gave him authority to do it. So that's even crazier to me. Like,
wow.
You know what I mean? This shit is weird. But when stuff like this happens, like you just was mentioning with the Afghanistan thing, you know, there's large oil fields, poppy fields, and I got to start thinking of what's in Nigeria that's you know, resource based that America needs, and there's a few things. So, you know, war is big money.
Yeah,
no, it is. It is. There's something going on.
Mm-hmm.
So for the folks out there, and it's a distraction. You know, all this stuff, this Nicki Minaj, you know, tap dancing out there, it's a distraction for something that's worse. That I believe something worse is happening or going to happen, whatever, and it's just a distraction.
You know, the same way that they distracted from the Epstein files, the same way that they're distracted from what they're doing to some of these HBCUs, what they're doing with some of these laws, man. It's just a distraction. But you know, my thing is, I'm highly disappointed in a Nicki Minaj. Hold on one sec. Scenario says it's the hidden agenda. White women are trying to coerce our women into allowing them to have influence at our table. I can see that too. I definitely can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely can see that, especially with what Nikki has said. Like, oh, we have to stop attacking white women for being beautiful and with their blonde hair. Blah. We're like, what? Like, you wear blonde hair sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Who texts?
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but yeah.
Since I'm calling out hypocrites tonight, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's add her to the list. She's a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my question is for the ones who sit up there and actually have Nikki as their like top female MC or whatever, or she's in. Does this change your perspective of her?
This should change a lot of y'all, because y'all was yelling at me when I said Nikki wasn't in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was talking shit to me.
I wasn't in that conversation.
Man, I'm not saying you, Rob. I'm just saying the comments. It was people. You crazy. Nikki is top 8. You bullshit. I seen this coming from a long ways away. You know
I was the one saying MC Light in the comments, bro. Like,
an MC Light song came on the other day. I'm just like, man, that girl's hard, man.
But
I love MC Light, but I digress.
told you when I seen it, Third. I said, you know, that your homegirl, Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? She's been ostracized out of the party, and now they need a new black woman.
You called it.
Come on now.
You called it. I give credit where credit is due, and you called it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, because like Candace Owens start criticizing Trump. You don't see she getting less airtime, doing all this other stuff. And then, like I said in the Ratchet News, she was over there, has some things to say about Charlie Kirk's widow. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? So, you know, she's always been weird. We never really accepted her anyway. And she wanted to get with her proximity to clearness. And, you know what I mean? So now they needed another puppet. But my thing is where I get disappointed with a Nicki Minaj, because I truly believe that she's a great spitter. Like, she can rhyme her butt off. But the fact that you start putting on clown shoes and you start tap dancing, it's the same exact way to where I start to look at you like Kanye, like how Rob said earlier. I used to have the utmost respect for Kanye. You know what I mean?
One of my favorites, man. I was like, yo, he's gonna be the one that bring hip hop back to hip hop, and he fucking went off, dude. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
All right, we know what happened, but listen, let me add a little conjecture to this, because at the end of the day, we talk about these individuals, the Kanyes, the Nickis, the Cardi B's, the Jay-Z's. Have you noticed that, like, in no other community, when they have intellectual conversations about policy and politics and things like that, they don't go get Garth Brooks. They don't go get, you know what I'm saying, white comedians and white actors and put them in the forefront of the white community and say, this who you need to listen to. They don't do that with the Mexican. Like, they think the way to influence black people is to go get our celebrities and artists, and instead of grabbing intellectuals. There's thousands and thousands of intelligent black people out there who can argue a point on our behalf, but yet and still both of these parties, I'm gonna say both of them. We talk about Republicans today, but Democrats do it as well. Every time it's election time, we go get black artists and hip hop stars and movie stars and social media stars, and they make those our leaders. And in no other community do they do that. So I think, since we talk about culture today, the culture needs to put an emphasis on, we want intellectuals speaking for us, not these artists and actors and actresses. We love y'all for what y'all do, but y'all don't do politics. We need actual scholars to represent us in these rooms. Stop bringing these people out on stage like that's going to change the narrative. We don't give a fuck about that no more. Nobody cares about what what was that Dave Chappelle skit? It's like you know what I'm saying. What would Ja Rule think at this time? Nobody gives a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair and to play advocate a little bit, I mean, the other side does it too. You know what I mean? Like the liberals, they bring out the George Clooney's, you know what I'm saying? Who are ultra liberals, whatever that they bring out. They got their ones, but they don't necessarily try to force feed it down other people's throats. And
That's all I'm saying.
to actually piggyback off you, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about influence, we live in an era now where it's the age of the influencers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because I can go on YouTube and Jess is a witness to this. I can go to a spot. It's going to be like a little business of ours where we review certain things, but we could put up a review on Google and put up photos and videos and all this stuff. And right now, I got over like 300 some thousand views. Like of people commenting and linking like the reviews that I drop, and it's people like that, you know, saying where you get invited to other businesses or other events or whatever because you become an influencer now, or even within the social media era where you sit up there, you got like over 10,000 some followers, 11,000, 20,000, and people are following you just because of what? Even though some people put up videos. You got the swine flu? You good, man? You choking?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, good.
Like you gotta say swine.
You know what I mean? People put up videos of themselves just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they think they're gonna influence something, you know what I'm saying? Just being them and they ain't really being shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's the whole age of era influence where people think they have a certain type of hold or an influence on people. And the sad thing is that you have people who actually follow them. Like if someone say, hey, turn around, spin, jump, and whatever, you got people who are willing to do that. And it's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. So now I think when you're talking about politics, you got people who are okay, well, let me go get the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's, and because they got this many people bumping them or the record sales, maybe this is going to be the vote. Maybe they can encourage them to go vote. And it's just, at the end of the day, it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
It's stupid.
It really is.
It's stupid.
And then, you know, people who don't really necessarily have brains to think and fend for themselves. And then, like, how we were having this talk off camera, Quez, you know, like, the thing with me is, like, I don't mind having an intellectual debate or an intellectual conversation. It doesn't have to be us, you know, things get passionate, but as long as you're speaking something with some intelligence, some substance, and I know it's coming from a real genuine spot that you thought of, as opposed to letting it regurgitate, that you get it from like one of these influencers or these, you know, soapbox people who you're getting your stuff from, or you get it from the internet, and then you take it up and shake it and talk as if you thought of it as your own. That's another pet peeve that annoys me. You know what I'm saying? And I will call you stupid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. These are the
calling people stupid, man.
Oh man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because again, man, it's basic education. Like I said, man, I don't get how some of these people, like, we read some of the same books, graduated from some of the same schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's textbook. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then they say something without necessarily thinking it through. Like, do you understand what it is that you're actually regurgitating? Did you actually take the time to actually research what it is you're saying? Because there's holes in your theories right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then when you call them out, they get mad and, well, it's not my fault. You're stupid. The same way that you can regurgitate something, go read a book. Formulate your own thoughts and opinions.
I do feel you here. I will second that motion, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, this is my theory. If people really cared about helping said communities that are impoverished and going through things, if you wanted to find real influence, you would talk to the activists in those communities. Because in all communities, there's always a resourceful person that's out there, boots on the ground, talking to the real people, not not the spokesperson who says, "Oh yeah, this impoverished community needs this. Just send us some money and then we'll trickle it down to everybody." No, I'm talking about grassroots people who are actually, door to door, who know the old lady that lives 3 houses down. You know what I'm saying? That needs a ride to the doctors or needs somebody to help bring her groceries or whatever the case. Those type of individuals who are really in the community, that work with the kids, that work with the parents, that real community activists. You should be talking to these people instead of these bumbling buffoons online or what I'm saying, on TV, who say they came from the hood, they know the hood, so you should listen to them. Hell no. Get with the people who's really in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought. But that would make too much sense. Because then people might actually get help.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. Like going back to what you just said, like probably 5 minutes ago about not having Nicki, speak and all that stuff, and celebrities, and have people who are actually educated and deal with politics. I mean, it might be pretty bold to say this, but me personally, I just think they try to blacklist anyone who isn't white that can actually speak like that. They don't want them on that platform. And if they do have them on that platform, they will have something negative to throw at them, so it could discredit them and just lose the entire message.
No, I agree with you there. Turning Point USA event is not for, great thinkers. To be honest, it's not a spot where you go get a depth and different variances of thought. That's not going to happen at a Turning Point USA event. That's not what those are for. I was talking more so politically.
That's where I was at. Period. Just politically in general,
in general, Turning Point USA events are not for smart black people.
No, you're you're there because you're a sellout. If you're not white,
the only
you're
reason
there
you could
you're a
be
sellout.
That's the only reason.
If you're being invited to speak there, like how Nicki, you're being used as a token Negro. You know what I'm saying? To where they're gonna use you, they're gonna suck you, draining your resources, and then once you serve no purpose to them no more, you'll be thrown out like garbage. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna happen fast because I think they believe that Nicki was gonna come aboard and then she was gonna have all these people follow behind her. Like, maybe Nicki's right. Let's go over here. No, Nicki's an idiot.
Garbage.
Have you guys not watched her? You know what I'm saying? Crash out on streams and Instagram and
Twitter,
shit.
Twitter fingers.
Like,
you know what I'm
we've
saying?
been not fucking with her.
Right.
10 million just gone. 10 million gone like that.
You can't take Nicki on the campaign trail because her husband can't go within 100 feet of a school. So how you gonna campaign? You know what I'm saying, with Nicki out there? This shit is asinine. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take her nowhere. He can't even leave the state. Shit.
Right.
Shit's crazy.
So Scenario says, and we're gonna get into our next thing, because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Scenario says, y'all still bumping R. Kelly, so I guess we still have Nicki in our top 5 female rappers.
No, bro. I thought we were gonna be friends too. What the hell?
Them two different things.
Yeah. Hold on.
Them two very, very different things. Scenario, we're gonna block you. I know I don't block people, but I'm gonna block you specifically. You know what I'm saying? Because every week you come in here with this bullshit.
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild.
You make the show fun, Scenario. We appreciate you running it up in the comments, man. And we want you back on the show too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good time, but
don't bring no plies with you, man. It's already bad enough that I was so you didn't even hear the story earlier. So I was leaving the mall, right? Boom, boom, cruising. I got my Spotify playlist. No, it's just a curated one that Spotify made for me. So just random songs pop up. So literally, as soon as I'm getting ready to hit the on ramp, all I heard was "Pretty, Ready, Ricky." And I'm like, the funk? Who? How? I don't even bump on my Spotify. How they hear in this playlist? "Pretty, Ready, Ricky."
Hey,
I thought it was Rob in the scenario, we'll probably call the Spotify. Yo, put a little Puerto Rican in third playlist, man. You got him. Now, if I hear "Busted Baby," I'm knowing that there's a definite agenda on the thing.
Of course, he got caught lacking. That's what happened, bro. He's like, oh, how did that get there?
Man, that was a little Freudian slip. You said my playlist. No, the curated one. The curated. No, that was the playlist.
I'll show you right now, man. I bought one song. I bought one song, right? It was the Jay-Z and Maya. It was like the Best of Me, like remix. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, so they give you songs that are kind of like within that flavor. So it's within like 2000 eras and all the other stuff, whatever. You know what I mean? Some jams that popped up that I totally forgot about. And then literally, as I'm getting ready to hit that on ramp, pretty ready, Ricky.
Maybe they thought you forgot about that one.
Right. Now Spotify do be doing that shit though, because sometimes at my list, I be listening. I'm like, man, what the hell is this? This don't even go together. You know what I'm saying? You just threw some bullshit in here for no reason. Highly on that skip, skippity skip.
Right. I can't hate them too much, man, because they be throwing my stuff in there randomly, probably somewhere too. That's why people discover stuff, man, and boom, 1,500 units right here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, please.
Yeah, man. We don't need nobody to discover Busted Baby, so you know what I mean. Let's keep that off people's playlist, Spotify.
Fact.
Unless they ask for it at Scenario House. I could just imagine a Christmas
playlist. Rob a scenario, man.
I'll defend Pretty Ricky, and other shit is that other shit. I don't know about that. Like I can't, like you guys, I can't defend SWV, man. Like no, that doesn't make sense to me.
Oh my goodness!
All right, we're gonna show some love real quick, and we can segue into the next one. We'll be right back.
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee whiskey honoring Nathan Nearest Green, the first known African American master distiller. The Nearest Green Distillery, located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is the world's first distillery named after an African American. Green is credited with perfecting the Lincoln County process, a charcoal mellowing method that defines Tennessee whiskey's smoothness. Get your bottle today.
This soul food spot is a hidden gem in San Bernardino. With $10, you get a full plate and they do not hold back. It's a family-ran spot and they make you feel right at home with the crispy fried chicken that's juicy, mac and cheese and collard greens that slap, and their crispy fried fish. When you pair it with the yams and the potato salad, it's game over. Top it with the dessert, all homemade. The food hits, the prices are beyond fair, and the hospitality is great. All at Melba's Soul Food Kitchen in San Bernardino.
My favorite hero. And I have a lot of guys that I look up to their accomplishments at point, but I wouldn't call them my heroes.
Right. You don't wear another man's jersey on your back.
Yeah.
Respect. Your favorite villain?
My favorite villain? I kind of like Diddy.
That yellow bitch look like Lotto in this motherfucker. Somebody better get her, cause she out here looking fine. Better pop your shit because I'm out here popping mine. The way these diamonds hitting bitches damn near going blind. Look, this Don Julio gon' do the trick every time. Nigga lose me, you know that nigga out his mind. Tell her make a hit, she in the stool just wasting time. If I take a nigga, I don't wanna hear no crying. Cause I ain't say shit when hoes was out here fucking mine.
Pop out brand new body like I'm Cardi in this motherfucker. Bitch, I'm giving.
Yeah. You're wasting time. We are back. We are back.
Did you play that after that on purpose?
No, I did not.
Could you explain the importance of the Cardi B video in the middle of there? I didn't get it.
For certain, I will certainly do that. I will gladly give you an explanation.
Please.
Cardi B has now taken Nicki Minaj's spot. We got her out of here. You know, we traded her off. She's with them. You know, she's with the MAGA crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, you know Dave Chappelle's racial draft? You know, we took one West Indian person, one Caribbean person, and traded for another. So, yeah, Nicki can go stay over there at Turning Point.
She can go be the bed wench. You know what I mean? She can go be Aunt Jemima, Mammy to all of them. You know, we just take next best thing. The Dominican Puerto Rican chick. Come on over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nicki can stay over there.
All righty then.
All right.
You know what though? I don't think Cardi B would ever do what Nicki Minaj did.
Yeah,
I mean, Cardi goes. She goes to liberal events, but she ain't tap dancing. She's herself. She ain't never said no stupid stuff like, "Oh, we need to apologize. Stop attacking white women for the blonde hair, and blue eyes." And you know, I applaud this president. And you know, just I know why she's doing it. You know, she's trying to get her husband a pardon.
It's got to be a big ass check on the end of them sentences.
Yeah, it has to be a big ass check.
Right.
It's got to be a big ass check.
She's trying to get her husband a pardon so he can start going to Chuck E. Cheese again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just so he can pick the kids up from school. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even think about that. We need to keep tabs on that, see if he gets pardoned.
Like, bro, you can't even go pick your own kids up from school. How you gonna go to parent teacher conference?
But this
you gotta zoom it in. You know what I'm saying?
But this is her alley, though. This is her alley. Her brother, you know, it's been proven and documented. He's in for a weird case, you know what I'm saying, with a minor. You know what I'm saying? Husband, weird case involved with a minor. You know what I'm saying? Her president that she loves and applauds and admires. Weird encounters with a minor. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, unallegedly, because the files are out. You know what I'm saying?
And allegedly, unallegedly. What
I mean, but it's true, right?
Bro, you can't do that, man. They're gonna be at your house. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole team that come to your house, sir. I don't. His thoughts, views, and opinions are his own on that one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking with allegedly.
And then we got some other sellouts who might sell me out too. So yeah,
I
apologize.
I'm not gonna sell you out, baby, but I don't need them at my house.
Not you, the $3 bills. But I get it. I understand.
You gotta be careful, man. That Secret Service don't be playing, boy.
Orange guy, allegedly. We don't know for certain. They could have doctored up the Epstein files, so we don't know. So allegedly.
You know, I was on the black identity extremist list for a while. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fun thing.
Was you really?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh man, they gonna ship.
That's why I know they'll come to your house. That's the you got to be careful, baby.
They'll come. They hang out with him. To Nigeria. And I ain't got my paperwork too, documenting me as one of them over there. They just might. Jeez.
Yeah, see what the African is got you. Got you a one-way ticket back to the motherland. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be a free trip to Africa real quick. He'll be like, okay, you want to go third? Go back.
Hey, and they're gonna send you on Spirit. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you get a bad seat.
They all bad seats.
Right.
Yeah, the whole plane on Spirit is bad.
Allegedly, like I said, seriously, allegedly, we don't know. I'm just going off what they said in the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the redacted, unredacted stuff. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The times that we're in. You know what I'm saying? But for a president to be involved in that type of scandal is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You know, reading through it, there was a few of them.
They won't call it as it is, man.
Yeah, Bill Clinton's like, hey, release him. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Release him. Well, why is the other guy kind of like, hey, no, let's keep this secret. Let's redact this. Take me out of this. And I don't know Jeffrey Epstein, but here goes a picture of me with him. I mean, you know, it's just kind of, you know, it's giving a little, you know, but off that.
Moving on.
So 21 Savage has came out and said pretty much F the streets. I don't know why, but it sparked a movement. So I got somewhat of a clip. We can kind of talk about it a little bit. Is it good or is it bad for hip hop? What does that say about hip hop? And since we are talking about hypocrites, does this contradict a lot of what we hear in rap? So here goes, I think, what they clarify why he said what he said.
What's up, baby boy?
Man, I'm confused.
What?
Street. I'm with.
I ain't supposed to say it like that.
You shouldn't.
I supposed to say say the streets.
Yes.
We gotta say the streets.
Yes.
We gotta get all the bush, all the crazy, kill out of and put the love and the hustle back in it.
Yeah, but Bull come to the street. That is what that come to the street. But you just saying we ain't pushing that.
Yeah, we ain't pushing it. We trying to stop it.
I'm
We
with
can't
you,
save
bro.
we can't save everybody, but you know,
Yeah, but I
can't save
ain't.
everybody.
I mean, like I said, I'm glad we're having a real conversation about this because, especially we're all hip hop lovers here. There are certain songs that we hear that, that glorify certain things or they talk about certain elements of the street or whatever. So I get what he's saying, but I hate the fact that it becomes another bullseye within hip hop. Because at the same time, I mean, you got movies like Terminator, you know what I'm saying? We can even go as far as saying like The Patriot, you know what I'm saying? We got Dexter. We got all types of stuff where they perpetuate violence, street culture activity, Breaking Bad, you know what I'm saying? Drugs, sex, rock and roll, all the stuff within America. Why does it have to reflect back negative with us within hip hop? You know what I'm saying? When again you talk about certain things or you paint this picture or you entertain, then it becomes one of these things. But I don't know. Well, what are your guys' thoughts?
Another tether.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Rob.
It's another tether.
You know what, man? Despite, regardless of what he just said, that's a big part of it. But at the same time, I have to say that's just the world we live in. So
Hey.
that's just what it's been set up to be. That's how it's accustomed to look at. And that's what keeps most of the people in the Waffle House states afraid. So
not the Waffle House states.
Yes,
the
Waffle
Bible
House
Belt,
states.
huh?
Yeah, because they don't know. They don't know.
You are
I
correct.
mean, they do not know, and they assume. They do a lot of assuming because of what is projected to them. Unfortunately, that's what it is, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, what he's talking about is trying to push some good and all that stuff, and just, I mean, good luck. Everyone tries to do it. You're one of the many. I salute you for that if that's what you're trying to do.
Just what are your thoughts?
I didn't know 21 Savage was from the streets.
He's not. He's from UK.
Oh.
Man, so he was born in London, United Kingdom. Then he moved over here. I forget what age to Atlanta. So he talks a lot of street stuff in his lyrics. Gang-ish is all I know. Gang-ish is all I know. I mean, those are his lyrics, not mine. So.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not familiar with him like that. So.
Well, no, regardless of whether you know him or not, whatever, is there any validity to what he is saying?
What? Fuck the streets?
I think I'm with Quez on this one.
Good answer. You know what I'm saying?
All right, moving up to Quez.
I try to go extra with it. I'm just like
but seriously, you know what I mean? Look, once again, let me add some context to it. Just because you are not from America does not make you a tether, right? It's the actions of said individual not being from America that tries to undermine American policies and politics and standards. That's what makes you a tether. So the reason I call him a tether is because, first of all, sir, if you really was in the streets, you would know that the streets ain't where you really want to be at. You know what I mean? To just being completely honest. People that come from the streets know that you're not supposed to be in the streets. Like, we already know that. We don't say fuck the streets because if we're being 100% honest, the streets have financed a lot of radicalized movements that benefited Black Americans, if we're being 100. You know what I'm saying? The Harlem Renaissance, a lot of those bootleggers, a lot of those number runners, a lot of those gangsters, Bumpy Johnsons, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Supported grassroots movements in the hood. You know what I'm saying? If you really was from the streets and you had a gift or a talent, you ran across some, a hustler or somebody doing street pharmaceuticals or something of that nature that would tell you, hey, bro, you just keep doing what you're doing. They might even shoot some money in your pocket and be like, hey, man, stay away from here. At least the real streets. These streets now, I don't know what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? They letting any and everybody in now. You know what I mean? And you can just come in and shit on the curtains and wipe your shoes on the couch and say you're a gangster and do all kind of weird shit. And everybody be like, oh yeah, that's gangster. No, it's not. It's not. There used to be rules, policies, and procedures that came with the streets, a code of ethics and a code of conduct that came with the streets, and there no longer is one. So, of course, you saying F the streets now after you made millions and millions of dollars perpetuating people to a cycle that real street people was telling, hey, youngster, don't come over here. Don't come out here. This ain't what you want to do. Stay in school. Keep playing basketball, keep playing football, run track, do what you're supposed to do. Listen to your moms, listen to your pops, man. Go to church. Your people love you. You know what I mean? Those were real street messages from individuals who you know what I mean was in the streets who probably didn't want to be there, but that's all they had left. So when I hear somebody like him saying, "Oh, F the streets," hey, bro, you was never really from them, so you should probably shut the fuck up. That's how I felt about that message, even though I agree with the sentiment, but I don't agree with it coming from you.
Well, because so to play advocate, I mean, what he's saying is that again, I think one of the things he tried to say, like he wanted what's a Young Thug and Gunner to like make up because they used to be close friends, whatever. But because of the rules of the streets, Gunner is perceived to have allegedly snitched or sold out Young Thug, and so so the same people who over here saying like F the streets and the code of conducts and all this other stuff are the same people who would bump a Takashi 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of just crazy to me. But I get what he's saying. Like at the end of the day, there is trauma. You know what I mean? Because some people who have actually made songs based off their lives or they've seen certain things. And as a hip hopper, as a rapper myself, you take either your experiences or your homeboys' experiences or what you see, and then you formulate a song about it. Saying essentially about your life. Then you have people who actually take it and glorify it. Like it sounds cool as hell to somebody who is not of that. You know what I'm saying? Or they take this up and then they sell it to the other side, which is the YT people, you know what I'm saying, or the clear people, because a lot of them are either suburbs or even if they're lower class, they can relate to it to a certain extent or it sounds cool. You know what I'm saying? And they want to emulate that because hip hop culture is the most emulated thing around the world. Everybody wants to, sag their pants, you know what I'm saying, or rock the shirts or talk the lingo or whatever. And and they're not necessarily of the culture, but they want to be involved or be a part of it some way, somehow. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Again, we're talking about influence, so it's just one of these things where I hear what he's saying to a certain degree. Like, yeah, there definitely needs to the trauma needs to be taken away. Certain things about the streets. I mean, if you it's one of these things where it's if you never really had to bury like somebody close to you who was a victim or a product of the streets, you know what I'm saying? It's one of these things where it's just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? It's not something to necessarily be glorified. It's just these people were victim of circumstances, whether it be a product of their environment, whether it be a victim of hate, you know what I'm saying, jealousy, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like, the biggest one on the grander platform would be a Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't get a chance to see his kids grow, doesn't get a chance to flourish. And I mean, like Dave Chappelle said in his stand-up special, Nipsey was essentially, yes, like a fortune cookie. You know what I'm saying? Like he has so much wisdom and knowledge to give, and he was cut short due to somebody because of their jealousy, their hate, and their envy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right back.
No, I agree with you in that perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's been hard to justify the behaviors of these said individuals. You know what I mean? And then for them to try to turn and say, "Oh, f the streets," after you've placated to the narrative for so long, and your large influence on these children and these youngsters, man. You know what I mean? You done already did too much damage to try to turn around and say "f the streets" and gunning whoever should make it. Like, you can't do that. You got to make a real concerted effort to change the narrative, and it would have to start with your music influence first, not a tweet. Not, you know what I'm saying, no Instagram live. Like, put that same energy you put into popping mollies and 30s with the switch, and you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, mobbing and all the shit y'all was doing, and take that same energy and go into these neighborhoods and talk to these kids. I don't want to hear you talking this shit online. All right,
Yeah.
I want to see you in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Helping these kids get school supplies, helping them. You know what I'm saying? Get their grades up. Like, if we really saying f the streets,
See if
that's
he
all I'm
stands.
on.
See if he stands on business.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
if we say f the streets, I do agree with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I've always said f the streets. It's not a fun place to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but I do understand the dynamic of the streets, and there's certain people that is now in the community representing the streets that don't know the real ins and outs of it, and they glorifying stuff that uh, back in the day would have got you hurt.
Facts.
That's all.
But that's the same thing I've been hearing ever since I've been growing up, dude. Like, people always talking about what to do something different, change or whatever, but never act on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one thing to talk about it, another thing to actually go out there and do it.
No,
So
I totally agree with you. But they have no excuse, is what I'm saying. And I'm not putting the only reason I'm saying this, because really I don't give a damn what these rappers do with their money and all that type of shit. But when you jump into the realm of trying to save youngsters, you know what I mean? Uh, you got to do a whole lot more walking than talking. In my eyes, you got to do a whole lot more walking than talking. We don't give a damn what you say on Instagram or none of that.
yeah.
Get out here in these streets and show these youngsters there's another way. There's another avenue for you to make it, because that's what they need. But if every song of yours is, you know what I'm saying, scullied up with the 30 and the switch on it with the beam and looking for the option, hey man, you can't then turn around and say F the streets. Bro, you just told a youngster to go grab him a Glock with a 30 stick and a switch. You know what I'm saying? And put a beam on it and go look for his ops because they was fucking with him.
Yeah.
You making a Instagram post about F the streets ain't gonna save Lil Daquan. You know what I mean? He already gone now. You gotta hit the pavement. That's all I'm saying. I agree with the sentiment. I just don't believe you.
On
That's what
top
I'm
of
saying.
that, how you gonna
I
be
hear what you're
gangster
saying.
wearing skinny jeans anyways?
Well, you got to come to Atlanta, boy.
Gangster
They
and
be
skinny jeans.
they be sagging with the skinny jeans on, with a Glock
Shit is
with a 30
wild.
with a 30 round clip on it. You know what I'm saying? At the
That
goddamn
is wild.
American Deli ordering some wings because you don't need a license to carry out here. So you see youngsters walking in the goddamn gas station with a 30-odd stick hanging out their pocket. No holster, no nothing. You could just grab the gun out their pocket if you wanted to. You know what I mean? And shoot them. You know, no gun safety. They just walking around with skinny jeans, dreads, scully mask, and guns.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
That's what they do out here.
So where they put
Crazy,
the
man.
gun at when they're wearing skinny jeans?
In their pocket or right
How's it
in their
fit in
waist.
the pocket?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Weird.
It's crazy out here. They be sagging, they be in the front of their waistband. They just be holding on to it, holding their pants up at the same time. It's wild out here. Yeah, in Atlanta, they ain't playing no games with you. You don't need a license to carry. When they did that, I said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna get real sketchy out here."
Didn't they do that in like Texas too?
Yeah, Texas is another state, open carry state. There's a few open carry states.
Texas is really
Which I
big on
think,
policing it on.
to be honest, I think open carry is a legitimate thing because now people are less likely to just run up and rob people and do dumb shit. You know what I mean? If you notice, the states with the most guns really don't have that many home invasions. They don't have that many robberies because they know you might get shot. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. If you want gun control, let the right people control their guns. You know what I mean? But that's another time, another day. When you make shit illegal, criminals don't care that it's illegal. To be honest, they just go get guns. Chicago and New York is probably one of the toughest two states to get a gun in. But every day there's a shooting in Chicago. Where are these guns coming from if nobody can buy them?
Yep,
That's funny how that works.
Criminals don't give a damn about the rules. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
true.
Stop bad people. You know what I mean? I hate to be that cliche.
That's a whole bar. Criminals don't care about the rules, man. Like that's why they're criminals because they break said rules.
Just being, But yeah, I mean, like I said, no. To sum this up, I agree with the intentions of it. I just don't believe it coming from him. I don't believe the motives. And if you ain't gonna stand behind it and start coming in Atlanta and doing the work, then all that meant nothing to me. I give a fuck about Young Thug and Gunna being friends. Don't know about y'all all rich. We don't give a fuck about y'all being friends. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares.
And the real dudes from the streets don't care either.
They damn sure don't.
Yeah, well, I seen even like Boosie. Boosie got on and was like, "Hey, I can't say that because I got real genuine fans from these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't came up from these streets, whatever. So I don't know. But just like what Quez said, if you're really around it, you know what I mean, you're gonna have one of these OGs or dudes who actually look out for you, give you game. They were like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be out here doing this, or you could be doing better. Or they try to encourage you to kind of like steer clear and to do better. You know what I'm saying? If they really actually care. That's where the real F the streets, so to say, movement starts, is within your own hood. People who are trying to actually see kids do better than what they did. Or if they made mistakes, they give you the game like, look, I didn't did this. You don't want to go this route. I can tell you what it's like to be in prison. You don't want to go this route. I can tell you what whoop de whoop. And so, you start giving free game. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily something to really like glorify, you know what I mean? But if it's something that will help, you know what I mean? Because some of these people need that. You know what I'm saying? Like there are rules of engagement, even in the streets.
Now, I heard you say that, but there ain't no OGs. Let's just be honest. These youngsters don't care about no OGs. They don't listen to no OGs.
These days, right?
Young, dumb niggas running around doing whatever the hell they want to. You know what I'm saying? There used to be consequences even in street politics. You know what I mean? A lot of these cats, if they don't go to jail, they don't really run into those consequences.
True.
To be honest. But, back in the day, dang, I sound old. But, back
we
in
there
the
now, man.
Shut up, Denise. Talk about you are.
Queen, we missed
you.
No,
for real. Back in the day,
on the show.
We had real OGs. You know what I'm saying? There were real OGs out there. Now the OG is 22. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been through shit either. And he telling you what to do with your life. And we wonder why all these youngsters is crashing the fuck out. Because they ain't listening to nobody with no sense. You know what I mean? That's really what it boils down to. There's not no real. They don't listen to older people no more. And like we used to have a reverence for the older folks in our community. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna talk crazy to nobody, mama. You know what I'm saying? Nobody aunties, stuff like that, uncles and shit. You know what I'm saying? You see the deacon from the church come by, you know what I'm saying? You kind of tighten up. You know what I mean? There was a reverence there for the elders in the community. These young men, they don't care about shit. They don't care about your mama, they mama. You know what I'm saying? None of that. They cussing out everybody. They don't give a shit. And that's the problem. Like, there need to be some consequences for these little motherfuckers. If you ask me, maybe we'll get it together. But we back to the thing where it's no more villages. Everybody is their own independent entity. Because you can't say nothing to nobody kids or their parents get to tripping. You know what I'm saying? Or their cousins or their aunties, whoever get the trip. You can't say nothing to nobody no more. Everybody on 10. So the community can't help raise your kids, so therefore there is no community. Because these kids don't give a damn about nothing outside their house. Sometimes not even in their own house. Shit.
True.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
So,
Jess, what's your observation? Like, what do you see out there? Or where are ways to kind of make things better?
Man, parents just need to start disciplining their kids. That's the start right there. That's why they don't respect nobody. Because they have zero consequences because of gentle parenting.
Yeah, whoop that ass.
Is there such thing as gentle parenting? Like, what is that? Like, explain it.
So if your child is acting up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't give them no consequences. You say, okay, little Tommy, we're going to let you breathe it out. Breathe, 1, 2, 3. And then if they still acting a fool, they still wait on their child to calm down. And it's a mess.
That sounds draining.
Right.
Yeah.
Mentally draining.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they still give them a lollipop.
I ain't got the patience for that shit. Fuck that.
You know what our gentle parenting was? Our gentle parenting was we got our ass whooped and then 30 minutes later, you hungry? That was as gentle as you was gonna get.
Mine was getting in trouble, right? Whatever I did, I got in trouble. Then get your butt in here and eat. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Then they tell
That's
you,
it.
you know why you got your ass whooped, right?
That's explain breaking down to this is what you did. These are there are consequences to your actions. You know what I'm saying? Consequences and repercussions.
Every time, boy. Yeah, I don't know about them. I don't think they gentle parenting. I don't think they parenting at all. I think these motherfuckers is outside. That's what I think.
True.
These parents is outside. Their grandparents ain't watching them no more.
Well,
You know what I
you
mean?
want to know something? And I don't. And I'm not trying to talk, but it's a real observation. But I think what I'm seeing, and especially with a lot of people or some folks our age, whatever, a lot of these parents, quote unquote, are taking the time out to be their child's friend. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm seeing a lot of these parents out here partying with their kids, smoking, drinking, partaking in hood ratchet stuff with their kids. You know what I'm saying? And there's no separation or lack of respect for this parent because of the fact you out here looking just like me. How are you over here looking like the sister, or whatever, or the homegirl, and you supposed to be the mama? You trying to be the cool mama or the cool dad. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of crazy these days that this is what these parents are doing with these kids. And then, then again, we get this. It really is just sickening when you think about it. Then those will be the type of kids who never leave home.
Oh my god! And the ones that take pictures with their daughter and be like, "It's my twin. We're like twins." Like, shut your old ass up.
Right. I mean, but they'll be like over 60, still living with their mamas.
That shit's gross. Shut your filtered ass up.
Yeah, but you right though. It is a lot of friendly ass parents out here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, me and my mom, we kind of friends now. Kind of. It's still certain stuff I can't do. Like I don't cuss at my mom, but you know what I mean. It's certain stuff I don't even say around my mom, and even if I do. Matter of fact, when I went to Wisconsin for my uncle's funeral, my son had said something to me. Well, I asked him to do something, and you know, I guess he was joking or playing. He was like, "Man, I don't even feel like." I said, "Man, if you don't get your ass up," and my grandma said, "Hey," I said, "Oh, damn! See, now you done got me in trouble." You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of reverence. You know what I mean? Like I got disciplined my son, but while I'm getting disciplined, you know what I'm saying? For cussing in front of my grandma. You know what I mean? Like that stuff is still reality to me. Like, hey, you know, my fault, grandma. I ain't even mean to cuss like that. You know what I'm saying? But these kids ain't got that no more. They don't care. This,
You
I don't
know,
know.
if I get hot, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going on my spew, and the word will slip, my mama she'll let one go. You know what I mean? But if another one comes, she's like, hey now, I ain't one of your little friends. I ain't one of your
Facts.
little friends.
That was always the saying.
Right.
I'm not one of your little friends.
Right.
They made sure to remind you every damn day. You know what I'm saying? You suck your teeth. Hey, look, I ain't one of your friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? You huffing and puffing. You don't want to clean the dishes. You whatever. You messed up on your homework. Look, I ain't one of your friends was the number one answer every time.
Hey, I kid you
I'm
not.
not.
Just yesterday, I think I was chilling with my moms, and we seen something, and she said, "Whoa, it's different," you know, because she looked at me and my sister. Because if you guys would have did that back in the day, what would have happened? We like, we didn't play them games. You know what I'm saying? My mom could be driving, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do something bad, she reaching back, pinching us while she driving, you know what I'm saying, to tell us to stop.
Right.
Like, we didn't mess with her. You know, we knew that, hey, this is mom. We got to respect her. We got to give her this respect. And we ain't one of her. She ain't one of our little friends.
She got admit though, dude. It was fun when you're a kid and you catch your homie catching that fade from his mom. And you tease him about it next day.
What are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie.
You know, because people will go back and talk about you at school. Like, oh, we seen you. Oh man. Or they be whispering amongst that. Yo, his mama whipped his ass.
You went to your homie's house, you heard him getting his ass whipped. You're like, he ain't coming out.
Man, he can't come outside today.
He can't come out.
especially if he got snatched up. Like, yeah, we ain't gonna see him for a week or two.
Boy, you know what that is.
Your mama snatched you up at the door, bro. You good?
Nah, the worst, you know, we ain't have cell phones and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Your mom pull up in the car, come find you. You know what I'm saying? They get your ass in the car. Oh boy, you know you done messed up.
Caught you with the homies, bro. Like,
now she had to come find you. Oh no. That makes it 10 times worse.
One time and never again. Like, literally, you know, you better have your button in before these street lights or street light come on. Or as soon as you saw the street light up, you start running home, like literally running home. We get to that threshold, like, I know that's right.
Yeah.
No, for real.
It's crazy nowadays. That's like speaking a foreign language and you tell them to go out and play. Like, no one does that, dude. That's crazy.
My kids do. I be forcing my kids outside. I lock the door. See you in an hour. You know what I'm saying? Go touch the grass. Get your ass outside.
But I mean, we're living in an era, man, where we got a lot more sickos and weirdos, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes it's just like, you know, you'd rather have your kids in the house with knowing where they're at, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that, you know, nobody's messing with them or bothering them. It's crazy, man. Like the world that we're living in, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got folks who can't go to Chuck E. Cheese. Man, gotta stay at home. You know what I'm saying? Or if they're in 100 yards of a Chuck E. Cheese or a school, they get arrested. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then their wives are over here asking, you know, Donald Trump for a pardon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. You gotta be a special kind of stupid, bro. To like just knowing that you're yeah, I know your significant other is like a freaking pedo, and you're over here just vouching for him. Like, how do you do that? That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
We see a lot of weird stuff these days.
Yeah. What the old folks used to say, this day, you know, you don't know the time or the place, but it sure look like he coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you telling. All right, y'all. This has been a real one. Thank you for rolling with us through the technical difficulties. You know what I mean? We probably gonna record next time and just have it just go, just so you guys can see us and whatnot. Because during the live, you know what I mean, it just makes us look a certain type of way. You know what I mean? But it's really not our fault because I think they're doing something with this whole Facebook platform thing and monetizing. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, within that first little few minutes, we had over like 100 some views. So you guys are watching. Definitely appreciate it. The waters are safe. You can comment. Ain't nobody going to chew you up. Your thoughts, views are yours alone. So, engagement's always key. You know what I'm saying? So we will catch you next week. You know what I'm saying? Dang, this is the last one for 2025.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? End of the year.
Man.
Damn.
Are we gonna do a show next week, or we gonna let them rock out? You know what I'm saying? Because New Year's on a Thursday.
Yeah. So the second, I'm thinking, we should. You know what I'm saying? We should welcome in the new year, right? Man, real conversation means real culture.
Let's do it.
Ooh. Should do a top. You should get a top 5 list ready for that one.
The real culture. Hey, man, we ran out of time. What was your guys' favorite thing in 2025 so far?
Man, my family. Shit.
Yeah.
My family. And kids.
I gotta be honest, like starting this business with wifey. And watching it go up, dude, it's been really, really kick ass. So
nice.
That's
yes, sir.
Jess?
Ooh,
Nothing, Jess. You ain't got nothing?
Say it, Pretty Ricky. Say it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit. Got it there. At least for the show's sake, say third. God damn.
She don't like me.
Whatever. You want me to say?
You can say what say what you want.
Yeah.
Well, this.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey. Man, you better flex on them, pick me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, go ahead. You have been picked. You know what I'm saying?
So
you have
was there
been
like?
picked. God damn it!
We need details. Was there like an occasion? Like,
hey, you's a pick me now. You know
how do you do it? Do you go out to dinner? You just.
Man, I'm upset you didn't even do it on the show. Y'all ain't shit. You understand?
we can't be great on Fridays all the time. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, boy, y'all ain't said a goddamn thing.
Would you listen to Busted Baby when you put the ring on?
Yeah, exactly. I said, hey, girl, will you be my busted baby?
Hey,
Gold teeth and bad breath. Gold teeth and bad breath. No.
Oh man, that's big shit right there, man. Congratulations, man.
Congrats.
You know what I mean? For real. That's a big deal.
You never got to get the story on that, right? Like, how'd you do it?
Just make sure you take care of my kids.
It's an interesting story. It turned into interesting. It didn't go how I planned, but it still turned into an interesting dope story. But we'll talk. That's the real conversation from my real people. You know what I'm saying? So for the real ones. And then when that day happens, the real one's gonna know, and you guys gonna be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? The real ones.
Hey, well, call me
like
on
real
three-way.
We love y'all. We love you.
Oh, you didn't say yours.
Huh?
Oh yeah, what was you the most excited about 2025? Hurry up, you got 60 seconds.
Man, interviewing top-notch people. We had great guests. You know what I'm saying? We got to interview Jeff Pearlman, a New York Times bestseller, and being with my real people, because when things look down, y'all help lift me up and rocking here with y'all. That's been the best part of 2025 is y'all. So I appreciate love all y'all. Jess over here, I love you. Thank you for rocking with us for this whole year. The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. And we will catch you on the next one. And we'll see you in 2026, y'all.
Peace. For sure.